After Donald Trump's stunning 2016 presidential victory, identity politics have shaped the political discussion in this country. But is this way of thinking tearing the nation apart?
In the brand new book, Political Tribes, Group Instinct, and the Fate of Nations, our next guest explains the importance of America coming together to focus on national identity instead of our political tribes. The
author of that book and the best-selling book, you know of this one, Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother, Amy Chua, joins us now. She's also a professor at Yale Law School. Thank you very much, Professor, for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Call me Amy.
What an interesting thesis, the new book, Political Tribes. Tell us what you argue in the book.
Well, first of all, human beings, we are all tribal. Think of March Madness. We like our sports, and there's nothing necessarily bad about that. But the problem is once we connect to a tribe, we cling to it, and we want to defend it no matter what, which is great if you're talking about family. But when tribalism takes over a political system, then we can't have a conversation anymore. It's almost like you see any news item breaking, and people just instantly kind of take their sides.
Very true.
We can't, it used to be that Americans were much more, there was a big overlap between Republicans and Democrats. Views changed. Now it's almost like we just can't talk to each other. We don't even see the other side as fellow Americans.
You wrote originally about kids, and I think it's starting at a very young age. We used to talk about the melting pot. If you talk to little kids, they're teaching now the salad bowl. And so is the problem really a lack of assimilation and also a sort of rejection of patriotism? Couldn't that bring us together, assimilation and patriotism?
I think it's hugely important. Look, we have always had subgroups in America. It's what's so beautiful about this country. Like I'm Irish American, I'm Japanese American, but you can be intensely patriotic at the same time. Only in America. And now I think we've overcorrected a little bit. I mean, I think it's very important that we say, look, let's not sanitize our history. Some things are not as, simple as it's just more complicated. But we must teach our children that this is a special country. That's what holds us together, right? If you just have no reason to believe in your country, I mean, why is it even a country? And I think it's important to be honest, but also to find ways to connect us all.
So, Amy, in a lot of our universities, like Yale, you've got a huge focus on identity politics, on whether it's racial identity or gender identity or sexual identity. Is that part of the issue, that becomes what the focus is as opposed to what unites us?
Yes, and it's on both sides of the political spectrum now. So, again, it's never black or white. Everybody always wants to say, is it all this fault? I get it. It's like if you belong to a group, it's like, oh, I'm proud to be whatever, Italian American or this. But the problem is when we go into our groups and then we harden those lines and we start to play this game of gotcha. And this is my problem. It's like, oh my God, you said that wrong. And I just don't think we should be more generous. There are a lot of people who are anxious about the direction the country's going. It's changing. It's not the country I used to know. That's understandable, right? So instead of saying, oh my gosh,
you're racist.
You're xenophobe, racist. Talk, right? Let's persuade. And that's part of the problem with all this. It's like a silencing. We can't, and also it becomes like a vocabulary game. I am so well trained on a college campus to say exactly the right thing. But oh my gosh, if people phrase it a certain way, it's like, what is their intention? If they are just trying to have a conversation, what's the use of just calling them a terrible name? And then, because what that does is it pushes people farther apart, and it drives people underground.
But I think on college campuses and in the society in general, there's sort of like a competition for victimhood. We actually reward it. And so I think the reason why people are doing that is they're competing, or as you said, they're trying to find that gotcha moment because somehow that elevates their victimhood, elevates them and gives them special privileges.
It's exactly backwards from the American story.
Yes, yes.
And I think you and I are both, immigrants, kids, and it's always like, I remember my father when he first came here, they had no money at all, and I don't think that they necessarily lived so great. My dad wore the same pair of shoes for 10 years. He thought this was the greatest country.
My parents too. They
compared to where he came from.
Yes.
And it's always like, look upwards. Look at the best in people. High expectations. This comes the parenting thing that I got in a lot of trouble for. But it's like, hold them to a high expectations. Hold the country to a high expectation. And so yes, when you're looking to the bottom, race to the bottom, how low, how am I more unhappy than you? It's just not the way that,
So
it's
true.
not the confidence and the optimism that really built this country.
Yeah. The president said in his inauguration, when you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice. And hopefully the more we unite behind core principles and ideas of this country, the less we see the divisions.
And the core principles are group neutral, you know, and that's what we all need to work on, which is like they're like dignity, right? We should
Justice, equality, rule of law.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
we all need to elevate ourselves.
It's a fabulous discussion. Thank you for having it. Even from Yale, good for you.
Sorry.
Stay
Book is
strong.
Political Tribes, The Political Tribes by Amy Chua. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for
Thank
having
you,
me.
Amy.
Great stuff.